What's up, everybody? It's Firing here, and I'm about to give you guys a top speed tune. This is going to be on this Silvia K, or K's Type S, or S14. This is going to be a engine swap tune, going 292. It's got the LT5 Corvette C7 motor in it, which from what I remember is the ZR1 C7 Corvette. So, got good horsepower. That's a good thing. Sadly, it does not go. I would love it for it to go another 10 mile per hour to somewhat match the Silvia Q, but 10 mile per hour is not that big of a deal in my mind, because as long as you're able to hit the rough, I think, because the Silvia Q can hit about 320 with NOS, so if you're hitting at least 310 to 315, you should be fine in my mind. But going straight over to the suspension, this is going to be as best as what I could get. Ever since the update where they messed with the suspension again, a lot of the older cars have not been handling the best. But to counteract that, mainly in the turns, I've been starting to run a little bit more of the comfort softs on the front, and just keep racing softs on the rear. I'm pretty sure that the sport soft will still work. They'll give you more grip though, so be wary on that. I know a lot of other people have been running, different tires other than comfort softs. Like, I think I remember seeing the intermediate wet tires or something along those lines. Like the wet tires, I'm pretty sure they don't give as much grip as sport soft, but they probably give you more grip than comfort soft. But going to the suspension, it's pretty much a straightforward suspension that I have for a lot of tunes now. You want it all the way down the front and rear. Inter-roll bars, I have an 8 and 9. As I said before, with the last update, or not the last update exactly, I'm pretty sure it was 2 updates ago that we got, the suspension all the suspensions got messed with a little bit. So, anti-roll bars I have been putting on for some of the older vehicles. The newer vehicles, which I haven't really tested a whole lot because I'm still working on engine swaps as I get them. They don't seem to have been affected to my knowledge, especially because the one I've been working on a little bit is the Nismo, because I'm hoping to get all the better upgrade parts for it, so that way I can actually give you guys an updated tune on that one, but that'll be a while. But as I said before, 8 level A1 interrollers, 8 in front, 9 in rear. If you guys want to mess with those yourselves, you can. That's why I have right now, so that way it gives you more stability in the straights for at least. Compression 40 front and rear. Expansion is 30 front and rear. Natural frequency or spring rate is going to be all the way down front and rear. No camber, no toe. I have been putting less camber on my cars lately because for some reason they seem to actually not give you a whole lot of grip when you have camber on when you go into the turn. At least on round X. I'm not sure how it works on the like road courses and actual race courses and stuff like that, but it doesn't really help out on round X from what I've been finding out, at least for a lot of engine swap cars, because a lot of engine swap cars are, before 2000 so far that I've been working on. A lot of them have been, at least. If not, they've been around 2000s or older. Going over to the transmission, you want to take your top speed, automatically adjust it to 480. And once you get to that, from what I remember, I did mess with fourth gear, but all you guys should have to do is take your final to 3.216, and then match up fourth gear what I have. If it does not match, I'm pretty sure I did though. I'm not 100% sure because it's been a while since I've worked on it. But try to match the rightmost number, so the 510 kilometers per hour. That's the peak for the gear. Don't try to match the 0.533 if it does not match, if the speed doesn't match. Because if the speed doesn't match, your guys aren't going to get the exact speed I'm getting. You'll get either lower speed or just slightly higher speed. I'm not really sure. I've had a couple people say that they were getting the same speed as I was a while ago, like when the game first came out. I don't know if that's been fixed or not. And then 5th gear, 575 should be just fine for drafting. If you guys are running it and it seems a little bit too short or a little bit too long, readjust to how you guys want to run it. I've tried one race with it, but I didn't use NOS, so it could hit 312 as it probably should in the NOS, but it should hit at least close to that. But with that, I will have to direct show you guys kind of how it is and all that stuff like that we usually do. I'm trying to cut these videos slightly short. Also, with it being a high horsepower engine, you're gonna have a lot of wheel spin a little bit at the beginning, and definitely if you're doing a rolling start, or even if you're just off the start or having a rolling start. Traction control, I'm not saying you should use it, but it just be wary on this one. Of course, have the rear diffuser because that always helps out on most of the cars. I would love for it to work on the Nismo, or actually just the GTRs in general, really. It doesn't seem to work on the newer GTRs. The older GTRs, I don't believe they can have them. At least not that I've seen. Yeah, it's very, very quick with somewhat ideal wind conditions. You'll hit 292. Most likely, I remember hitting it before even a quarter down the back stretch. Yeah, there's not a whole lot I'm going to talk about right now because I don't have a whole lot of other tunes for it right now that I have in the works that are left for me to post. I have I think 3, if not 4 more cars left for Engine Swaps, and then I'll be going back to the regular tunes I was gonna post before they give us all the Engine Swap. So yeah, I mean, I'll post Engine Swap tunes, newer ones, down the road whenever I get the engine and work on the car. But until then, it's just gonna be by pure luck of getting it. So, the next car I'll probably be posting, I believe, should be a 280 tune. I believe it is. I can't remember the name of the car off the top of my head. But yeah, as I said before, there's not a whole lot for me to really talk about right now because there's not a whole lot for me that I have left to post. That's not new, I guess you could say. I mean, the 3 new Engine Swap cars are new, but I don't know how many people actually need them. I'm just giving everyone, giving you guys, a standard, in my mind, a standard tune. It goes pretty good. I'm not trying to go like fast all the time, but I try to. If I can, I can. If I can't, I ain't gonna worry about it. But yeah, as you guys see there, 292. But yeah, with that, I'm gonna end the video. So if you guys like the video, hit the like button. Also subscribe for more videos. If you guys have any questions, or if you guys want to give me suggestions on cars that you want to see for top speed tunes I haven't already done yet, post them out in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.